Now we have the fifth storm, which is called Boredom Storm. Well, actually, it's Boredddommmmm Storm. This storm is very beautiful, and it's actually one of my favorites. Yeah. And this storm, it's literally revolves around the power of boredom. It's beautiful because it's after you realize you're the center storm and you're center of the universe and you're God and Almighty, and it's crazy town. It's, you know, after that you realize it's boring. Life is boring. Boring is one of the things that I believe that if there are higher dimensions, one thing that will always remain is boredom. Boredom is a huge part of consciousness, and I think the observation of boredom and understanding of it, and more of you analyzing yourself, what you do out of boredom, creates a happier and healthier human. And then also practicing boredom, like just being bored about stuff. I mean, feeling the emotion of boredom is a very healthy thing to do. They call it meditation. Sometimes they call it meditation. Yeah, there's a fun saying in the Boredom Storm, which one of my friends made up. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. But yeah, you'll find most people, you know, they get bored. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. But yeah, you'll find most people, you know, they get bored. You know, there's plenty of times I've been sitting there and I've just, Boredom Storm! Just went, fuck it. And I've gone out of town, go to a pub and Boredom Storm! Get drunk, do all that sort of stuff, and it's just because I was bored. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. Spent a whole bunch of money. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. Get drunk, trying to combat boredom. Get drunk, combat boredom storm. You know, there's plenty of times I've been sitting there and I've just, yeah, there's a fun saying in the boredom storm. You know, there's plenty of times I've been fun saying in the boredom storm. Combat boredom. People get into relationships because they're bored. People have children because they're bored. People are so terrified of boredom that they got to keep themselves occupied. And Boredom Storm. Yeah, there's a fun saying in the Boredom Storm, which one of my friends made up. Gotta do something in the Boredom Storm, and we're referring to masturbation because justification for that type of action. Because boredom. Justification for that type of action. But boredom is justification for that type of action. But boredom is see what you do out of boredom, because justification for that type of action. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. Once you figured out cycles and your purpose and what you do with your time, centering yourself and feeling powerful, and then the boredom hits you, what will you do to get out of boredom? And this is where doing something productive with your time comes in handy. Gotta do something in the boredom storm. What will you do to get out of boredom? So boredom's a part of life, and I hope I help you open up some dialogue and hear you say, oh, I did this out of boredom. I was just like, I just needed something to do. I was bored. I did this out of boredom. I did this out of boredom. I was just like, I just needed something to do. I was bored. I was bored. That's why I did that thing the other day. I was just like, I just needed something to do. Conversations like that. Anyway, so that's it for the Boredom Storm.